Tell me I'm pretty. Hey guys, my name is Pedro and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a little get ready with me because I haven't been here for a while and I'm speaking a different language and a lot has happened. I've decided to come back because I think it is finally the time for me to come back. So let me explain you what's been happening with my life. So I moved, so I live in Pedro. I've gone through a breakup and so this is our get ready with me. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the house, I don't know if I'm gonna film another video. I think I will film another video. I have 2 ideas for videos and I think they are good, they are better. I think I'll create better and just better content. I think I'll do a better job this time and I hope to get more people, I think, because I love to create content. I've been on Instagram for ages. I'm gonna do a simple look. I want to cover a little of my not imperfections, because they are not imperfections, but so lately I've been watching a lot of movies and I don't know what my voice shakes so much on that. But I need some water. Okay, it took ages to find my concealer. I need one of those things where you put all your makeup and it's just in hand, because I use this little necessaire that my brother gave me and it's nice to storage, but to have in hand all the things that I normally use daily, it's no help. I was gonna do a favorites, but then I thought that it will be so odd to have 2 favorites and no other shit for it. So I know I have a podcast on this channel and I posted like 5 or 6 episodes, but I thought that the chit chat that I was having there I could be doing in a camera and it would make more sense for me to do it in a camera, and I wasn't really enjoying to do that by myself. I do have a podcast with a friend. It's called Dores, Crescimento and it's in Portuguese, so if you don't understand Portuguese you'll have a hard time listening to that, but for those who understand Portuguese, I do.
Please go check it out.
We are very low-key. We have 100 estimated audience, I think, but I guess it's okay. I don't really mind. I think that with time it can definitely grow, and it probably will, I guess. If our platforms grow, I guess the podcast will grow with it, and it just makes sense. I do have content before this video and after the favorites from February, but it's not my favorite content. So I was saying that I was going to explain where have I been. I don't have much things to say, so I'm still looking for a job in my area. I'm a graphic designer, for those who are new and don't really know how you pop here.
Well, you're here because you have to be.
My search for a graphic design job is like, it's going. I'm looking for it. I always answer to new vacancies that open and I'm trying to find a place for me. When I say place, I don't mean another house. I just mean like somewhere where I can work and make money on my area. I'm trying to do freelance, but it's not really going that well. I don't know. There's this common theme around graphic design that everyone says, "Oh, you can work from home. You can work. You can make it work." Like, you can. If you don't really have a popular name, or I guess if you're, I guess there are graphic designers who are popular. I don't know why I was asking. There are. If you don't have a name for yourself, you can't really gather much clients. So that's something that I already had kind of an idea, because before getting into college, I was already doing a lot of illustration, and I was already searching for that and looking how things were. And I already knew that it's not easy, and even though everyone says that you can get clients, you really can't unless you're popular. So it's the same thing with graphic design. It's not worse than illustration, because I think that that's a whole nother conversation and a whole nother area, and it's really not my place to talk about it, because I don't really know much about it. I just know what I hear here and there. Graphic design is not as harder as illustration to do it on freelance, but it's not easy either. What I'm trying to do is to find an agency and work there for 2 years maybe, or 3, and then I really would like to go to Amsterdam. I just feel like that's the place for me to kind of live there for some years again as well. So my plan would be definitely to stay here in Portugal for more 3 or 4 years, and then move to Amsterdam maybe, or Sweden. I don't know, but I will not stay here for long unless I really have to, and unless I really can't make a life for myself. And well, you don't really want to think that way, but I don't know. I do try to find a balance where I don't think that I will definitely just fail and work at the supermarket for the rest of my life, but I definitely want to make it. So I'm just grinding, working on it, like dear Chase Icon would say.
I'm skinny. I'm working on it.
So that's what's kind of happening right now. I'm trying to start working on my field of studies, I guess. I've been watching a lot of movies, and lately I've been feeling kind of sad because I have infection on my skin. That made me stay inside, because they said that this shouldn't really be getting the sunlight. So I want this to go, because I'm tired of staying home. So I didn't leave the house these days. I only went for groceries, and I went to the hospital, of course. So SNS saved my life. While I was here, I was trying to find productive things to do before starting filming, because I was still thinking about this, and I was still trying to find what I was really looking for and trying to do with all this. It's June 20, and I've been watching movies this whole week. So I watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and I watched The Lobster. Those aren't really great movies for you to watch while you're going through a breakup and while you're still processing things, because those are two hell of sad movies. Those are sad movies. You don't really want to mess up with that. So my skin looks better on camera, so that's good, because I'm filming, so that's nice. It's fine. It's just that I think this is kind of, you can't really see it camera, so it doesn't really matter if I do this. So I think this is a little bit darker now, because I haven't catch much sun, and you can see here. So it looks like I'm trying to look tanned. I'm not. These are the colors that I normally use. I have one that is really, really light, but it's even lighter than when I actually use makeup, and I used to use that one on parties. So if you're new here, I used to do like DJ and performance stuff, so that's why you see a lot of different kind of makeup in the beginning. So my relationship with makeup really changed drastically. Yeah. So now I do more like really fresh skin and trying to look like I don't wear nothing, whereas before I didn't really use much makeup during the day, and I will do like a full face for the night. I would cover my brows, I would like do a lot of stuff, so that kind of changed. Maybe I'll do some videos after this one. So as I was saying, I was watching Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I was watching Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and it really got to me. Not because of my breakup, but it got to me because the whole idea of the movie about erasing or more like having the opportunity to erase your memory about someone. Sometimes I do think about that. I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was saying that she saw the movie a long time before, and she says that she sometimes thinks about that. And I do get why you would think about it, but then it really got to a point where I thought that, well, you do grow from your relationships, from your past relationships, you do grow from them. So the things that I learned in this one, I don't really want to forget them, and I think that it's healthy to go through breakups and go through relationships that don't really go that well. It does learn you, and it's part of you, and it teaches you to go on, and eventually you'll learn to deal with your emotions easily, because the first breakup will be a disaster. But now it's not that much of a dramatic experience. It's much more about thinking, to learn and to grow and understand my mind. So that's basically what I'm trying to say, is that you could remove your memory, but why would you? Because that would leave you with not much from emotional growth. So why would you choose to forget them? I do get that sometimes, well, of course, I'm removing abusive relationships, and I'm removing all that. Of course, I would never judge someone who would want to erase their memory from those relationships. I'm talking about regular ones where not that much of a bad situation happened. I'm not trying to make someone feel bad about wanting to erase their memory. That's not the case. So disclaimer here, sorry. I don't really see the point of erasing regular relationships that you have that make you grow and make you learn things, and you do go through good times, I guess. If it's not an abusive relationship, you do have good times to remember. So that's one thing. The other is the Lobster. My issue with the Lobster, I need to find another setting spray. I don't have any money. If you do know of a setting spray that is similar to the Rihanna one, the Fenty Beauty one, but it's cheaper, do tell me, because I do love to have cheap things. I think that if we can save some money on some stuff, it's good.
When I'm good, I'm good, but when I'm bad, I have a venereal disease.
So now, I'll just use some mineral highlighter powder where I go through my whole skin with this. I get all highlighted. I just use it all over my skin, so. But first I do concentrate it on my cheekbones with the Lobster. So the whole thing with Lobster is that if you're single, you have to go to an hotel and you have to find someone in 45 days, if I'm not incorrect. And if you don't find someone, you'll turn into an animal, and well, they make it seem like it's something good, because as an animal you'll have opportunity to find a mate and continue with your life. The whole pressure on having this amount of time to find a partner, to move to the couple's bedroom, to then leave and go to the city. It makes me think about the whole thing of dealing with being single and dealing with myself, which I'll talk about this a bit on another video that I have the idea to film, so I think I'll film after this one, and then I'll just like take a picture of my face and post it on Instagram. I believe it's important to be with yourself and to learn to be with yourself and to be comfortable in your own skin. When you break up with someone, you have that opportunity to kind of find yourself again, if that makes sense. I don't think that we become other people when we are in a relationship, but I do think that we kind of mold ourselves into something like different, but not so different. The thing that got me the most on this movie in particular is I felt like people were forced to go there and they did not have time to enjoy themselves, and the only time they had was to think,
no, chill, I have to find a partner.
That one's great. I thought that it was morbid, but at the same time I felt some comedy on there, because like everyone's like so, oh my god, we should hold hands, we should be a couple, and that there's this lady that she doesn't want to meet no one, she's no one hoe, so they have the opportunity. So you don't know this at first, you just kind of figure it out during the movie. You have the opportunity to win more days at the hotel if you kill some people on a kind of a hunty thing. So there's this lady that she just stays at the hotel the whole time because she just kills innocent people, so she wins more days for herself. So that kind of seems like her plan, but then that evolves. That's kind of funny to watch, because she just have like this poker face on, and she just kills a lot of people to continue living. I think that definitely this is the time where I think it's more appropriate for me to start this channel all over again, and also to try to make it kinda. I was going to start filming and start maybe posting, but then the Black Lives Matter movement got the whole jump because of everything that happened in the United States. So I really thought that was not the time to try to push my content to my platform, my followers. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. So I waited a bit, and that gave me time to think. That gave me time to plan. I did already wrote 3 videos. Now I am more comfortable with that, because I think that when I started my channel, I was very much, I wanted the attention, but I always wanted attention because I am a Gemini and I love to post on social media, so we do post for attention. But when I started the channel, I thought that I was gonna get the attention with not much effort, even though my edit does take a lot of effort, because I do love to edit. The whole content, that did not take much effort, most of the time at least. So I do think that I can bring better content, and I do think that I'm more mature, and that maybe I am someone that people want to watch, and maybe I can be a voice for little young boys that want to live their life and they don't know how to, and the only figures they have are rich people, and I am not rich, so I'm trying to make my life with my poorness. And maybe you can be a supporter of mine and we'll go through this together. I do believe that starting the channel in English instead of Portuguese can be this whole new challenge for me, because I do know English, but speaking is so different from writing, because you have the time to think, to write, to rewrite, to delete and write again. So this is definitely a challenge for me, and that's mostly why I want to do this in English. The other reason is that the audience that watches me in Portuguese definitely watches English content, and maybe that will help the whole algorithm thing. I don't really care about the country where my audience is. I just want to have people to watch me and talk to me, and what I mean is I just want to put out content and receive feedback and to start a conversation with someone and to learn, and maybe we can grow together. So tell me I'm pretty. Okay, angels, so I think that I finished with my makeup. Thank you so much for you to go through this whole video and to pay attention to me. And I do hope that you subscribe, like, comment, please comment, make my engagement going. You can have a conversation with me. Right now I think I'll film the other video that I have in mind. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.